Tribe continue their incredible hot streak today as they attempt to secure their 16th straight win right after this. Phil Hughes, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, quality start in this guy's last one, only allowing 2 runs, working deep in the game. He did take the loss, but he threw the ball much better. We'll see if he gets any better breaks in this one.
Stepping in, number 15, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Shortstop, number 15.
First pitch coming now from Hughes. First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, they want to be playing their best ball. They have to find a way to win this ball game, especially on a Thursday night. You don't want to be headed into the weekend getting swept.
Yeah, one of the things you want to do, D-Road, take care of business here on this Thursday and not look forward to that weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday series coming up. Take care of business here in Thursday's game.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Shot toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
First offering on its way. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Here comes Hughes now on 2-0, and he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Into the box now, Willie Mays. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
1 ball is already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Nope. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Three and one. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Rosario will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number one. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. 1 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home is in off the plate. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Mario Crespo.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mario Crespo. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Indians. Seth Lindstrom, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy is known as the road warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
So striding in, Danny Santana. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Danny Santana.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. So fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Here's Brian Dozier now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 6 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Ready with another 2-2. Shoots this one over to first. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Grossman on second. Dozier at first. One gone. Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Batting fifth.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario, as as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Twins strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. So coming to the plate, number 22. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Stepping into the box, Lee Van Dyke, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Van Dyke is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Misses, ball 2. Fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2. Donnie Larson is on deck. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding into the box, Donnie Larson comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
2-2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Count remains full. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
At the plate, Roger Doran. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. One on the way from Hughes. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Standing in now, number 15, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, number 15 is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Hit to short. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning, as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Now batting, Dale Tomlinson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners going. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. Fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
The 2-2 fouled off.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And it's fouled away.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at bats. Everyone wins.
The 2-2 one more time. Count remains 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Still even at 2-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
So stepping in, Willie Mays. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 now. .30 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Now batting, catcher, Jake Taylor.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Jake Taylor, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Santana ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. 2 runs score. He pulls into third safely as on the play 3 runs come across to score.
With the bases loaded, the pitcher couldn't afford to get behind an account, so he grooves it on the first pitch, and he jumps all over it, clearing the bases and scoring 3. That's part of why pitching with the bases loaded is so challenging.
Stepping in now, Mario Crespo, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. Taylor on third with 2 out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping up now, number 22, and they're runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. Just missed with a breaking ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Cleveland's out in front, 7-0. Into the box now, Kenny Vargas. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Here's Byron Buxton now. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ball 1, Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now another 2-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Digging in to try it again, Lee Van Dyke. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here it comes. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Donnie Larson is on deck. next 3-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. So with one away now, time for a check of the standings as you find out where the Twins find themselves in the AL Central picture. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch in there for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. The 1-1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Back goes Rosario. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Taylor Rogers is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Taylor Rogers. Third baseman number 24.
In now, Roger Doran.
Roger Doran.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now another one hit deep to left. Rosario ranging back. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now
into the box, number 15. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Rogers playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 11th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled away. Still only one out in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Dale Tomlinson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. There's a shot out to right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Stepping in now, Willie Mays, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 home. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Tomlinson stands at second with 2 gone. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Ready with the 2-2. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead got even wider.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
Up next for Cleveland,
into the box now, Jake Taylor.
Jake Taylor.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
In now, Mario Crespo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll snap one over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 4 runs here in this half inning. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. The 1-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Now batting.
Standing in number 22. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Two out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Indians on top 13-0. Standing in, Chris Jimenez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping in now, Danny Santana. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch is a called third strike down in the zone.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Here's Brian Dozier now. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Dozier is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And this one's in the dirt. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Here's Miguel Sano as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Santana at second. Dozier on at first with 2 down. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. So 1-1. Soft liner out toward left center, and that'll land between everybody. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie.
Riding in once again, Eddie Rosario. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Twins forced to settle for 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Indians lead it 13-1. Ready for another shot now. Lee Van Dyke comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year as the blowout continues. Into the box, Donnie Larson.
Donnie Larson.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Another try at 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Roger Doran is on deck. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High and deep to right center. Calling for it, Buxton. Makes the play, 1 away. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today. Digging in and looking for more, Roger Doran, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1-0 the count. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a high fly ball. This one out to deep left center field. And my gracious, the merry-go-round continues. He's served up yet another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Now batting.
In now, number 15. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dale Tomlinson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Santana is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Tribe lead this one 15-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kenny's Vargas,
Leading off the fourth
looking to
for the
put the
Twins,
ball in play here.
Sergeant
He went down on
Major
strikes in his
Kenny
first at-bat.
Vargas.
First pitch on its way. Fastball that just misses inside. A ball hit softly on a line to third. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Comes set with the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Vargas aboard here at first with nobody out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Two and two.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, Chris Jimenez. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Van Dyke on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota. And as you can see, they are way behind. Now at the plate, Willie Mays. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Willie Mays.
Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now the 1-0 is off the plate, up and away.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full. And the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jake Taylor.
Digging in once again, Jake Taylor. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Escobar right there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mario Crespo.
Ready to take his hacks again, Mario Crespo, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again, he'll snap one over to first, being especially careful here. And another snap throw to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And again, he'll snap one over to first. Back in standing. Into the box now, number 22, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and he serves this one out into right field. That one's going to fall in, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Lee Van Dyke. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 men are on with 2 men out. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Here's a fastball center cut.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
2 down, runners at first and second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. And the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Indians on top, 15-1. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Danny Santana. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man. The 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Fouled off. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Robbie Grossman. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
1-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And there are 2 away now.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Up next for Minnesota, Brian Dozier. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Misses off the plate. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Dozier, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ball and a strike. The 1-1. Sharp ground ball to third. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. This is pulled into right, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Twins strand a pair, and they remain well behind. Striding in for the Indians, Donnie Larson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Donnie Larson.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope.
Fastball that just misses inside.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch outside. 3-0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he finally gets this one over for strike one. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball four, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the sixth.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Roger Doran will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now the 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back in standing. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fly ball right down the line in left. Chasing after it is Rosario. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, number 15.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, number 15. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on swivel.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Into the box, Dale Tomlinson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. 1 there on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, center fielder, Willie.
Digging in, Willie Mays. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about it. 0-1. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside. The 1-2. Bounces in the dirt for a ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Buxton going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in safely at third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single, so if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Standing in now, Jake Taylor. He'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Taylor brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Mario Crespo, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Favorable call in there for a strike. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
And he'll snap one over to first. Runner's back. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. Still 0-2. Now another 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left on. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Indians lead it 18-1. Digging in, Kenny Vargas. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
First baseman, Kenny Vargas.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Liner toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first down.
That one had extra bases written all over it. Great sliding catch, and he also kept the runners right where they were at.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Down the left field line and deep. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. The 1-2. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Here's the 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
In now, Chris Jimenez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Escobar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line toward the gap in left center. In there, a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Into the box now, Danny Santana, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Looking at his career totals, Santana is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And the changeup is way low that time. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 pitch. Still even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Twins strand a pair, and as you can see, they are way behind. Grant McGrath comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready once again, number 22. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
First baseman, number 22.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's ball 2.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Stepping in now, Lee Van Dyke, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Sano into shallow left. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Donnie Larson.
Ready for another chance, Donnie Larson. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. McGrath, a right-hander who goes 6'7" tall. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
I got 3-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Standing in now, Roger Doran. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Second and third here, 1 man out. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
In now for Cleveland, number 15. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Larson over at second. Doran is over at first with 1 away. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
In now, Dale Tomlinson. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing. 1 run scored. Now the third man is scored.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Into the box, Willie Mays. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could find a gap somewhere. He'll have a good shot at completing the cycle. He needs a double. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Jake Taylor would be next. The 3-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santana is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Tribe lead this one 21-1. Now it would be the Minnesota DH, Robbie Grossman.
Designated hitter, Robbie Grossman.
Pitch on the way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Tomlinson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
The next twin up, Brian Dozier. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. 1 run, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Here's Miguel Sano as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. Popped him up. Doran in foul ground. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Count still full, 3-2. Once again a 3-2. Full count still. Dozier is off at first with 2 away. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Indians on top, 21-1. Digging in to try it again, Jake Taylor. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Taylor.
From the stretch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get me over curveballs, no get me over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mario Crespo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. Sano over to his left onto first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Well, there are blowouts and then there are blowouts, and this, folks, is a blowout. As you get a look at our line score, it's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. Ready for another chance. Number 22. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. He's set. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. High fly ball out to deep right field. Buxton going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Indians go down 1-2-3, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Chris Schlesinger is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Chris Schlesinger.
Kenny Vargas will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Vargas.
First offering on its way, and that misses inside 1-0. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Schlesinger has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing: he's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Just got a piece up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close. Eduardo Escobar waits on deck. Bouncer to the left side. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. The 2nd for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Here's Byron Buxton now.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Twins retired in short order, and they remain well behind. Brendan Kinsler enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Brandon Kinsler.
Striding in once again, Lee Van Dyke.
For the Indians, left fielder Lee Van Dyke.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Chopper foul. Another 0-2 home. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Donnie Larson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Up top, it's 2-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. One out, nobody on. Lays off, and it's 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Ready once again, Roger Doran. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. And he misses there. 1-2. Larson, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Count still at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
In now, number 15. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. On the year, number 15 is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats.
Nope.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Rosario. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
In now for Cleveland, Dale Tomlinson. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. In the air, down the line in left. On the move is Rosario. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. 0-1. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back standing. Into the box, Jake Taylor, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Ready with the 0-1. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 3 runs already home here. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. Cleveland's out in front, 24-1. Ricky Vaughn
comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Digging in once again, Chris Gimenez, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. And he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get the first out.
Danny Santana.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Danny Santana. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-0 on the way. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Here it comes, the 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Here's Robbie Grossman. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. He pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Final strike for the Twins. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that misses 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
24-1 the final today. The Indians jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Seth Lindstrom earns win number 4 on the season, striking out 12 in the process. Phil Hughes was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. A reminder that extra Metro trains of the Hiawatha line, as well as connecting bus routes on the 3, 16, and 50 lines, are available at the Downtown East Metrodome station, located outside the ballpark on Park Avenue South.